Okay, are we recording? Oh, all right. Yeah.
Welcome in. Hey guys.
Hey, welcome to episode 9. Right? Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
the vlog will be.
The vlog will technically be like 8.5.
Yeah. This is
Yeah.
9. This is 9.
This
This
is
is
our
not-
true episode 9.
Whoa.
Thank you guys so much for continuing to listen. It's been very
Yes.
fun
We're happy to have
like,
you here.
hear all of your reactions to everything. We love you.
We love you. This morning I woke up with Bop to the Top stuck in my head, and I knew that that was the final nail in the coffin that we had to talk about High School Musical today.
Mm-hmm.
I knew that was a sign from above
A sign.
Yeah.
that the people need
An
to hear
image.
what we have to say about High School Musical.
Should we introduce ourselves this time with which High School Musical character we most relate to?
I really like that. Let's do
Okay.
that.
Oh.
Who should?
You seem ready, so do you want
Yeah.
to start?
Yes.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Addie, and the High School Musical character I most relate to is Chad Danforth.
Oh. You want to elaborate or?
Not really.
Okay. I like keeping it short. I'll go. My name is Jenny, and the High School Musical character I most resonate with is Sharpay Evans.
Oh. Hi, I'm Lily, and I resonate with Kelsey.
Yup, I knew that.
Called it.
Yup.
Could have told you that.
I'm Alyssa. I most relate to Gabriella.
Of course.
Of course.
Our very own Miss
Montez.
Montez.
Of course. V Hudge.
V Hut.
Okay.
People are gonna die.
I guess.
People are gonna
Gonna
die.
die,
It's
which
sort
is
of
terrible.
inevitable.
Oh, V Hudge.
If you're not as chronically online as
Crazy.
us,
That would be Vanessa Hudgens'
That was
reaction
to COVID-19.
COVID-19 and Coachella possibly getting canceled.
Oh, she was the Coachella queen.
She was the Coachella
So, like,
queen, so like
she was
you know,
distraught. Her throne was
I
being
mean,
taken from her.
yeah, her throne was
Yeah,
being
from
shut
It
down. She
Shout
had
out.
to,
We'll hope she's
she
doing
had to
well.
say something to her dominions, and that's what she chose to say.
That's what she said. Oh, the cats are kind of in a mood this morning, I think. So
That's okay.
there might be some sounds.
But you guys
from that.
like hearing the cats in the back.
Yeah, I
so
always
just-
get those comments. Also, I said this morning, but 10 minutes ago officially was afternoon, but that's okay.
That's okay. We had a rough night last night.
Just Addie, but yeah.
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 So we had to
Sorry
start a
hear
little
it.
later today.
Yeah.
I got beer like
What?
we were like really close to leaving, and I got beer sprayed all over my body.
Oh, no.
And I couldn't go home. I had to
Oh my
keep
God.
working.
That's horrible.
Ew.
And then I came home with beer like stuck to every surface of my
Ew.
body. So
At like 3 a.m.
I got home at like 3:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
And then I did have to wake up at
Silences are kind of killing me.
I had to wake up at 7:45 to move my car for street sweeping.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, and then I got a few more hours of sleep, and now here
Good.
we are.
Now here we are,
Wow.
doing
BB
better.
barista bowls made me some coffee.
We got some pistachio
Some
syrup,
coffee.
some vanilla,
Coffee.
half and half.
Yup. And miles and miles
And miles.
The
That
Jungle
really got
Cruise,
us.
anyone?
The Jungle Cruise jokes mostly fell flat when we went, but the miles and miles and miles one really got to
Like,
Addie and I. At that
It got me
moment.
I burst out laughing, and somebody turned to look at me, and I was
Well,
like,
we both burst out laughing.
I'm embarrassed now.
Laughing.
We were laughing.
We were laughing. But it's okay.
Have you
You
ever been
know.
on Jungle Cruise?
No.
Okay,
Oh,
when
they're
we go,
they're big jokesters over
Okay.
there.
It's like 5
But-
minutes stand up on a cruise with like animal
It is.
animal trouble.
With animals.
You know,
With animals.
most of our girls' jokes didn't hit, but that's okay. She
okay.
was
That's
really
because
pretty.
they have a strict script they have to go based
Yeah,
off of.
Oh.
yeah.
They can't. I found out because coincidentally, my podcast, the podcast I listened to, was about Jungle Cruise this week, and they talked about how there's like specific scripts that they have to stick to. They
I'm
can't say
sure.
anything else.
Yeah.
And they also have to go to a specific runtime, which I find very interesting. Like they have to
Yeah.
go to like I think it's 7 minutes.
I bet.
Just their entire thing.
That's all they got.
But Mary Beth Barone would be an insane skipper, and
She
I
would
really
be able to deliver the scripts really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. She has the right comedic timing.
she does.
Anywho's all. Speaking of
Anyways.
Disney, High School
Okay.
Musical.
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get onto this hot topic.
Let's get on to the hot topic. First, maybe let's talk about our origins with
Yeah.
High School Musical. Because my roots run deep.
Our first time seeing it? Our
Yeah.
first
Just
vague memories seeing it?
Just your personal history with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go first.
Okay.
It's really sick and twisted. The way that it ruled my life for a long time. I saw it for the first time whenever it came out. I think I was 4. And the first time I saw it was my sister had her friends over and they watched it the night it came out. And they were like, that was fun. And I was like, well, my life is changed. I watched it, not an exaggeration, every day, probably multiple times a day. I was there for the night of the premiere of the second one. I was in theaters for the third release.
It's happening.
Sometimes
Ice
this
cream.
happens here.
It's ice cream.
Yeah. Anyway.
Does anyone want anything? I can run out really quick. I've got some.
The night we do a
guys.
cut, it's us each with our individual pops.
Yeah, it just gets back to this exact same
It's like the
individual
Tweedledee,
we're
like
holding
pop,
it, yeah.
and the eyes are like
We
this.
cut out the part of us talking about the fact that it's ice cream. You just hear the burr, 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 and then it cuts to all of us with our
And
ice
now
cream.
she has to
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Please.
a missed opportunity.
Missed opportunity. How I put it into perspective, how sick I was about High School Musical, is that I liked it so past the point that it was cool. My mom was getting all my presents on clearance for years, okay? Because no one was even buying High School Musical stuff anymore. She was struggling to find presents for me.
Keeping merch alive and well.
No one in the world was buying High School Musical merch anymore, and I was still at the restaurant. I was still there. And I remember a particularly embarrassing moment. This guy I knew in 1st grade saw him again in 5th grade, and he goes, oh, Jenny, remember when you were obsessed with High School Musical? He still was.
Word.
Wow.
Past
Still
tense.
was. I was so hurt because I'm like, well, I still am.
Yeah.
Right.
Do you even know me still?
Do you know me at all?
You
It
know how I
ruled
felt
my
when I was supposed to do
life.
that.
We could call any of my family right now. That actually might be fun. And just mention my High School musical obsession, and they would have something to say. It impacted my entire household in a big way. The chokehold it had on me was just crazy, and I think it was only ever replaced once I watched Glee.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I think that was the thing that
And Glee
got me
is
to move on.
adult High School Musical.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I would bet that
Exactly.
Ryan
It's-
Murphy was like, we saw how that worked out for the kiddos.
Totally.
It's a perfect bridge.
Well, I was just
Well, I
listening
met this girl, Leah Michelle,
for sure.
and I could do it for a joke.
I was just listening to the podcast that Jenna Ushkowitz and Kevin McHale have of Glee, and they they did a rewatch, but now they finished their rewatch. So now their new podcast theme is they're going through different musical movies, TV, different musicals that really impacted culture, and they've been highlighting High School Musical, and so they interviewed Lucas Gabriel. He played Ryan in High School Musical, and they were just talking about how they feel like they're the only groups that can understand what exactly that was of a musical phenomenon that was on a screen that also went on tour that also just crazy stuff. So yeah, they're definitely very much in the same vein, and I had a type, still do. So yeah, my roots with High School Musical run very, very deeply. My room was covered for most of my adolescence. I begged my mom to get the bedspread. That was the one thing she wouldn't allow me to get was the bedspread.
Really? Why?
Well, and it's so funny because
Isn't enough's enough, girl.
well, in hindsight, she's like, I should have just let you get the bedspread. She didn't think my phase was gonna last that long. She was like, I'm not gonna let you invest in this bedspread when you're gonna grow out of this.
Yeah.
Right.
And then a few years later, she was like, I should have just let her get the bedspread. Because it just didn't end.
No.
But I had everything else. I had a lamp, I had a trash can, I had a bathing suit, I had my whole wardrobe.
Yeah.
I was just, when I tell you my life from years of like 4 to 11 was dedicated to High School Musical. I really mean it.
Yeah.
So that's a little taste of Jenny. Right there. So
Wonderful.
you want to go?
Yeah. Well, I very similarly, I'm pretty sure I watched the first one with my sister. I think I was a little too young to remember watching the first one because it came out when we were like 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I watched it with my sister. And quickly became obsessed with Zac Efron.
Mm-hmm.
I called him Zachy. I was in love with him.
Cute little Zach.
Cute little Zachy has to go, so I'm gonna be taking over. We had a
Hey, ladies. Hey,
server
ladies.
in Salida when we were eating out at a restaurant, and
I thought we were about to get kicked out.
we had like just
We sat down.
for
It was
our
like a
meal.
group of us.
We were laughing
Like,
and joking,
yeah.
and then this woman comes up to us and goes, "Hi, ladies. So cute little Zachy is stepping out for the day. So I'm going to be taking over from now on," which I've had to do. I've had to relieve like a server and transfer their table to me.
Sure.
But the idea of going, cute little Zachy has got to go. But like we thought
The way she
said,
phrased it, though,
"Hey, ladies."
well,
We thought we
There's
were
a-
getting kicked out
there's
of the
a long
restaurant.
pause.
There's a long pause after she was like, "Hey, ladies," and then it was like,
we thought, oh, they're going to ask us to leave.
We literally all were like, we have to go.
I was about to pack up my bag.
Was this the
You're
most
grabbing your
recent
purse.
Salida
Can I
trip?
get a to-go
No.
box? We hadn't even gotten food yet. Huh?
No, we
No, we
no.
hadn't
We
ordered.
just sat down, dog.
I
It was like
know.
5 minutes later.
Thought you were getting kicked out.
Yes.
I think we were in the middle of laughing
A
too,
middle of her.
and then
Yes,
she came up to
that's
us
what
and
it was.
was
Is we were in the middle of a big laugh, and she goes, "Hi,
We
ladies."
thought it was like a noise complaint or something.
We were like, "Oh, we did it again."
Already.
Shoot.
we just
Tale as
yeah.
old as time.
Oh yes.
He gets
Okay.
kicked out of places.
We always get kicked
For
out, and
some
always
reason.
arrested as well.
We always get
Always.
arrested. We always get kicked out. We always.
We cannot be controlled.
We've never been arrested.
We've-
Just to make that clear.
And also,
We
to be
just-
clear, I don't think we've ever been kicked out of it.
No.
Anywhere.
No, of
Not
course
that I
not.
can recall, at least.
No.
the most
No.
we've been kicked out is when it hits 2 a.m. when the
Right,
bars are
is
like-
when they are
Gold.
Lights are
saying-
on. Humbling
But-
stands.
Yeah,
we
that
did
is a
think we were
humbling
getting arrested when we were walking across the street.
That
one
was
time.
slightly scary.
Police car full of
Well, we were all, to be fair, we had all had a few
What?
drinks. Okay.
We were
You
leaving
weren't
the
there.
street
Oh, you weren't there.
No.
We had all had a few drinks.
Yes.
When
And
was
we were
this?
walking, I think.
4100.
Okay.
Were we walking? We were either walking to a new bar or to our Uber or something.
We were going to try to go to a new bar that ended up
Okay.
being closed. So
Right.
then we had to just go home.
So
all of us
that's so
stopped in our
embarrassing.
tracks.
So we-
The police car, literally, as like we are stepping off the curb to cross the
Which
street.
it's a crosswalk. There's no reason we couldn't.
No,
walk.
no, and we had
Why
we
just
had
eliminate it?
the little white walking guy
Yeah.
to tell us to go. Like we
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
were good to go.
You're within your rights. You can walk.
I personally didn't have the experience of thinking we were arrested. It was just kind of crazy. They really
Well,
thought we were
because
getting
I was
arrested.
leading the pack. I was
Adding
the first
GPS
one to
was
walk onto
on.
the street, and then a police officer in a car, the police car. The lights went on, sirens went on. Right, pulled
Pulled immediately
In
right
front
up
of
to
us.
us.
Yeah.
as
Oh my
if
God.
we had been
Who was with
jaywalking
us?
or
Lena?
something.
No,
Someone was with us.
Really?
It wasn't just the three
Somebody
of us.
was with us.
It maybe wasn't.
I think it maybe was Lena.
Yes,
Anyway.
it was.
Because it was more than just the three of us.
Okay.
Anyway,
I should've been
doesn't
there.
matter. You
Car
should've
pulled
been.
up. That was the second time we saw Eddie
on,
Burback.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I
By the way,
know.
since you never were there. Okay, car pulled up to us. We thought we were being arrested. We had to keep walking across the street because they were just.
We saw them
following
arrest a
some
different
other
guy. Yeah.
But it was really, it was a moment of feeling like, how am I gonna tell my parents that I just got arrested for doing nothing?
I saw a vision.
I never thought we were
In the
getting
cop
arrested
car,
personally.
The dash cam had to have been so funny. Just you guys are like,
Just us in the caught in the headlights.
No, standing emojis, like 3 standing emojis. No, but I saw like the vision of like
Us,
Hands behind our backs.
yeah.
And we pile up together.
You have the right to remain silent.
Can you imagine
Getting
the
in the
giggles
car.
that would overcome us in the backseat of a police car with our hands behind us?
quiet, and then you're like, what are we
The
doing?
way we would be giggling,
if we knew we
God.
did nothing wrong,
we would be
Yeah.
we would be making
giggling.
bits. We'd get, it'd be like our Uber drivers.
It's our
We'd get the
confidence.
Uber drivers.
cops laughing too.
Yeah.
I
be
would.
like,
I think we'd crack their shell.
Let's
Yeah.
release these girls.
You know,
You know,
even if
you
we
never
did
got.
something, I think we would charm them out of it. You know.
When they arrest us, y'all are
Speak on it.
That's a really good
Yes.
impression of a
And I've
cock
always
please.
thought
A
that.
cock please.
And I've always said that.
I was gonna say, y'all are arrested for being too funny.
Yeah.
Y'all are under arrest
Under
for being
arrest.
too comedic.
Too many giggles.
Anyway, so back to High School Musical.
Okay, so okay, obsessed with Zac Efron. Then the Zachy, of course. I dress up as Gabriella for Halloween. With a little microphone that like sings her songs. It was really good.
Yeah.
Did it come with a doll?
I believe it did.
I had that one too.
Wow.
Okay. And then
Sorry.
probably the most
Not to
pivotal,
flex on everyone, but
the most
Jesus.
pivotal moment of my life that happened.
Okay.
High School Musical 2 was released.
yeah, that was huge.
We had been at my sister played basketball my entire childhood. So we were at a basketball game. I knew that movie was coming out that night. I think we even like went to dinner after the game and I was like,
Get me home.
we need to go home right
Yeah.
now. Because not only was High School Musical 2 premiering on the Disney Channel, but as was the first ever episode of Phineas and Ferb,
Yeah.
which I was
Whoa.
hyped on.
What a crazy
I
night.
was
That's
hyped on Phineas and Ferb.
The first episode.
It played right after High School Musical 2. And so I remember us getting home. I went into my parents' master bedroom and I was just sitting on their bed watching the movie. And in between the movie playing and the commercial breaks, they had the cast in Kenny Ortega's house giving us like a rundown.
I'll never
that's
forget
right.
it. I'll
But
never
it's
forget
very
it.
obvious when watching it now that they are not in Kenny Ortega's house. And in fact, I
No.
don't believe they're in the same place as Kenny Ortega.
I don't
I'm
think
pretty
so.
sure it's shot on different parts of the country because they never go into the same room. If I'm remembering correctly, I need to rewatch it. I could be completely wrong. But they're very obviously not in Kenny Ortega's house, and that's what's important. And so High School Musical 2 changed everything. Had a High School Musical birthday party, played High
course.
School Musical in preschool. It was just it was a real sickness.
It was.
I remember this girl, Brooklyn, tried to come to my birthday party as Sharpay as if I wasn't already Sharpay, and
Really?
that ruffled some feathers for real.
That was the talk of preschool.
It was.
It was the talk.
Going on that Monday morning stress.
That's playing.
Monday morning was awkward.
It was a little tough.
Preschool teachers having to break up. Right?
They're just
across the room.
holding
That
you guys
happened.
back.
Preschool me, hold me back. Hold me back.
That happened for me in kindergarten, but with a Candyland party that was not mine. It was someone else's Candyland party, and she wanted to be what's her face.
Oh.
Anyway,
Yeah.
she
The
had
princess?
a character.
The ice
yeah,
princess?
yeah, and so she had told everyone not to be that, but then someone came as that.
Was there
So,
ever a birthday
I was
party
the
you guys-
lollipop girl, and I had
I
my
know
mom put
that's right.
actual lollipops in my
You
hair, and it was
would.
all sticky.
Oh, shoot.
But it was really cute.
Yeah.
It was really
It was a
elaborate.
vibe.
Was there ever a birthday party you guys didn't get invited to, and you heard about it at school?
When I was older, yeah. Not in elementary school, but when I was older.
Oh, yeah, mine happened in the 2nd grade.
Oh.
It was a big birthday party, and this guy bullied me throughout all of the 2nd grade. So of course I didn't get invited.
Rude.
Still hurt though.
Still.
I would call him out, but I
stings.
feel but we've made up, and
It's
we're,
not season 5 yet.
mutuals, and so I don't.
That's coming in season 5.
Ready? Yeah.
Season
Yeah.
5.
Yeah.
We'll call out our elementary school
I
bullies
dropped
in
this
season
bully.
5.
What?
You dox him.
I dox him. I could. I know where he lives.
In season
And I know
5.
his dad
I
still
know
pays
where
his
he
rent
lives.
because I see his Venmo transactions.
That's crazy.
Okay.
Oh,
Anyway,
That's just not. That's crazy.
Oh, High School Musical. So then High School Musical 3 came out. Obviously saw that in theaters with the family. I believe
The entire opening and clan lining up to see High School Musical 3
Well, yes.
is
I went with
so
my mom and my
good.
sister.
The
Yeah.
line outside
Yeah.
the door.
It
I
was
love
just
that.
that movie changed
It changed everything. It changed
That
everything.
movie made me realize as a kid what a movie could be.
I could
That
cry in this
changed.
episode with the impact that High School
opening
Musical has had on my
shot,
life.
all
Oh,
of
it's
it.
so
It's-
so crisp.
That
it's so
third
crisp.
movie is
shot.
so brilliant. All of
It
it,
is-
we'll get into it. They're
It
all
Yeah.
brilliant.
Invented
Yeah.
cinema.
But number 3
yeah.
was made for the theater, and it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah. They. Yeah.
Yeah.
One more tidbit about my connection with High School Musical. In High School Musical 2, many know Zac Efron at the end of what's that song called? Summer?
Like the openings.
Yeah.
What time is it?
What time is it? At the end of What Time Is It? He slides on his belly like a penguin.
Yeah.
And
Yes,
there
I
was
love that part.
a hallway in my childhood home that I would slide down like a penguin and go, yeah!
That's so good.
And I would do it on repeat.
Little
That's
you
so
just
good.
every
Your parents downstairs, like she's doing it again.
Oh no,
They
this
can
is
just
all on
hear
the
it.
same level.
On the same.
I lived in a ranch, so they couldn't miss me.
Couldn't miss
Yeah.
it. Yeah.
No, but
Across
something
the
about just
land.
little you doing it over and over.
Over
I
and
didn't
over.
realize that your childhood home was a ranch.
Of course it was. Of course it was.
How did I not realize this?
I don't know.
Because I never got to go.
You
That's
never got
why.
to go.
Um,
And now you never will.
as if it's my fault for some reason.
In another life, we were all friends as little kids.
I think so.
Ugh, yeah.
would've been-
Little us.
We would have been
as buddies.
insufferable.
Are you
Oh my
kidding
gosh,
me?
like us,
at
like-
the science table. Enough.
I was
No.
just gonna say that, like
Silent
science 7th grade
partners.
science.
I feel
Yeah.
like the way we would have met would have been like in 7th grade science. Like we
Yeah.
were all paired as like
We were
like,
assigned a
lab-
table.
lab
Yeah.
Oh, I
group.
wish.
Yes.
I
And then
hated
we had
7th
to,
grade
like-
science.
Oh my god.
I did too.
I
I
wonder
hated
who
every
does.
science
Okay.
class.
Um,
Shout out. I don't. Well, he dropped it. So.
Willow is desperately trying to get in Alyssa's room right now.
She's a key.
And
She's
Vito
a
just
hammer.
Sorry, that was a
walked
gross
into that.
You know,
Do the
it's-
drill.
Anyone seen Cinderella?
Which,
What's up?
like,
Cinderella,
Yeah.
the movie, where all the mice have to get the key up to the door to let her out.
Yes.
That's Willow with your room right
Okay,
now.
sometimes that's Vito because his ass can open doors, and I know
He
can.
Yeah.
last night he was like stretching against the wall to the
He-
point where he was about
he
to like
tries to
grab,
grab
a
the
handle.
handle.
Yeah. Willow has opened a door before.
I'll
It's
watch
scary.
him and I'll be like, Vito Marie. Did he just jump somewhere?
No, he went to my room.
His tail looked really high.
It's just at the top.
They're
Okay.
so silly. Okay.
6 feet on the ground.
Lily.
your
Okay.
history with High School
Hey.
Musical.
So, I grew up not having much access to Disney Channel.
Yeah.
So, in my household, we did not really watch Disney Channel. Like, I remember I had a neighbor who I would go to her house, and whenever I would go over, she had like this channel on, and that was a treat. Like watching
Right.
Good Luck Charlie or seeing anything on that screen, I was
Was
like,
a treat
oh,
for you.
It was.
Was it because
insane?
I'm just curious. Did you not watch any TV, or did your parents just not like the Disney Channel? Or?
Yeah, we just didn't have cable.
Got it.
Yeah,
Okay.
so like I watched TV and stuff, but like
PBS.
PBS Kids heavy.
Yeah.
Loved PBS Kids. Super Wide, like yeah.
Super
yeah, we would have
Wide.
been friends.
Apologize for the plane passing over.
Hold for plane.
Hold for plane.
All of New Year's Day on the coldest night. Holy crap, that
Oh my
was
god.
so
well, the cars
frustrating.
were so
That
loud
was insane.
too.
The
Yeah,
cars,
dude.
and then we'd have to hold for a plane. Meanwhile, these two are shivering like chihuahuas.
But that's how we got our cute pictures of us all huddled together.
It is.
Because I was there for some reason.
You
Even though I didn't have to be.
were there for
wrapped.
Did not have to be there. And yet I said, let me stand in the cold for
Let me get
hours and
there.
watch this scene because
Oh, but that
I'll
last
be
day
there.
was so fun.
It was not.
was
of
very
course, I
fun.
wasn't gonna miss it.
I think, like, even though it was freezing, I didn't,
It was so special.
it didn't
It was a good
matter.
time.
Like,
Yeah.
it could have been way colder and it would have been fine.
Totally.
It was the last. Like,
It was worth it.
set.
Totally.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Anyway,
so
sorry.
didn't have cable.
No cable. So my first time watching it wasn't until I was like in my teens. I think I was like, I think I was like either 14, 15, or 16. That time period.
Sometime around there.
Sometime
Yeah.
around there. But I think for the first time I watched it with my girl Riley.
Riley.
Riley. And she had seen it many times before, but I'd never seen it. And the first one, I remember I finished watching it and I was like, I get it. Like, dang, like, that's good.
Yeah.
But the second one stuck with me so hard. Like, the second one is
Yeah.
the one I
The
would go
second
back
one-
and
The second one,
rewatch.
like, digs into
that's
your
catching
soul.
fire. Like,
Yes. We're disgusting. But it's true. That is a great comparison.
The second one may not be my. Is it my favorite? I don't know, but it's definitely the most life changing.
I go back and
Yes.
forth. My order goes back and forth between liking 2 and 3 the
Yeah.
best. It's kind of whichever one I'm watching in that moment or thinking
Yeah.
about in that moment because they're both so good.
I kind of
Great, like-
which even the first one, if I'm watching.
Oh, I
it,
love the first one.
I
The
would
first one you
still be like,
can't-
this
yeah.
one's the best.
Don't get me
one.
wrong.
Yes.
Can't go wrong with any of them. But 2 and 3 definitely. I think
There's
what was so
something in
amazing
there.
about the cast and Kenny Ortega is that with sequels, they didn't it didn't get they like took that budget and ran with
Yes,
it. Like it just
they
they just kept getting better.
Yeah.
Yes. So yeah, 2 is the one I remember watching the most. It was just so it was so good. I
So
love
good.
I love a third location. Like leaving the school was big.
Yes.
Like getting on that lawn and seeing him jump around and forget on it.
And that was so
like-
brilliant because if they had stayed at the school for the second one, I don't think the third one would have hit as hard.
No.
It was so smart that the second
Yes.
one we were out of school.
Yes.
I just
It made sense.
Kenny
Like
Ortega, your
I know.
mind.
And starting in the school too, and being like, it's not, like following a school schedule.
Yes,
It's just
yes.
it's so relatable, and it's like everyone knows how they're feeling.
the beginning of summer, having a soundtrack
Yes.
to the beginning of summer break.
Yes. But then we talk about how they finished working and it was 3 days of work now, and then
Yeah.
we can finally relax for the rest of the summer. And it's
Yes.
They barely.
they
I'm
barely-
pretty sure the entire movie takes place over 2 or 3 days.
They worked 32 hours total, maybe.
Gabriella quits one day in and then comes back.
She's at 5. She had to get her check. But yeah, so 2 was really, really fun. I love that one. 3, I did not watch that much, but 3, I think I liked the songs the most.
Yeah,
the boys
the
are
music
back.
is really
Oh, the
That's
boys
heavy.
are back is the best.
That
Yeah.
is-
The boys are
The
back.
transition with the little boys was so cute.
Oh, I love the little
Yeah.
boys. So
I
cute.
know.
So
So,
cute.
Yeah, but that's my very brief history into High School Musical.
Wow.
I loved
Brief
it though.
but important.
Brief but important. It's very much yes.
Just to be clear.
It's yes. I don't know. It was fun watching it the other night. It's the type of movie where you turn on and you're doing I was doing a craft and then I look up and you just can't look away for the whole
Yeah.
song.
Yes,
you just
exactly.
you lock in.
It's so
They were
magnetic.
making
It's-
such
yeah.
magic, and
Yes. Disney
you
would.
have during the first one. My favorite
Kenny
thing is the
Ortega
fact that they
would.
didn't know. They didn't know.
They had no
from
idea.
The first one. It was just a decom.
Okay,
Like
so
think about the other decoms coming out
Yes.
at the same time. It was just one of those. But then
Yes.
Kenny Ortega has something in his coffee. Who knows what it is that makes him a magician.
yeah. So yes, this goes back. So again, in this podcast with Lucas Gabriel, he was talking about how he had already done Halloween Town, which was a decom.
Yes.
And when he went to audition for High School Musical, because after he did Halloween Town, he had to go back to working at Blockbuster.
Wow.
And
Wow.
he was talking about how when he auditioned for High School Musical, he was like, well, this is fine, but I know after this I'm still not going to be able to pay my bills. And it was and he was talking about how even when the first one came out and the first time he was asked the question you're a huge role model for young kids, what do you think of that? He was in his mind he was I'm still living in a moldy apartment that makes me sick all the time.
Wow.
And I'm barely making it in LA, and his life was just a mess still. And he was saying it wasn't until the check they got a few months after the first movie came out, because they didn't realize how successful it was going to be, and so they all got checks a few months after the first movie, and he was like, that was the first check that changed my whole life. But it's just so crazy because you watch that first one and they all seem so just they're incredible. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
They did.
But they were still just
but
these
they're all
young
up
people
front.
in LA
Yeah.
trying to support themselves.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
You can
So
tell from the
crazy.
first one too, they really did. It was that compared to the first one, or the first one compared to the third one is crazy. But you
Yeah.
can tell in the first one how much they did care about the project. And they
Yes.
put everything into it.
And he was
Like-
talking about how Kenny Ortega gave them so much freedom within their they just got to go and play.
Nice.
And it's just so special. I just
Yeah.
Miss Liz.
Okay. So here's the it's interesting because I don't remember specifically when I watched each one for the first time. I think I do. The one I remember the most watching for the first time, I don't even remember when or how. Was the third one. I remember watching that one for the first time the most.
Did you see it in theater?
I don't think I did. I think I watched it because they aired it on Disney Channel, right?
I think
I think they did after the theatrical run.
Then I think because I didn't know at the time that it was
Yeah,
in theaters,
yeah.
but
Yeah.
I did watch it at home and I was blown away.
Yeah.
But since I was young, I've always loved it. I remember I'd watch it with my older brothers a lot, and they'd be sick of it, and I would still watch it. I love Zac Efron.
How could you not?
I was
How could
obsessed
you not?
with
Just
Gabriella.
the prettiest a man has ever looked.
Yeah, and also like his
and also
personality
the
is so
prettiest
charming.
He especially this rewatch, I was really noticing he was just such a talented little stinker. Like
Yeah.
he was, it's
Yeah.
true. He was so talented.
Yeah.
Looking at all the
Yeah.
projects he did during
Yeah.
that time, he had such star quality to him.
Yeah.
Like. It just so adds up why Kenny Ortega would see him and be like, he needs to be the one to lead these movies. Because I was thinking about it, like, imagine just seeing the script of the first one without any of the production of it. Like, you need a lead who's gonna
Oh yeah.
carry that. I mean,
did Kenny do more than just the choreography?
he did everything.
Directed it.
He created
directed
it.
it.
He
Okay.
wrote it.
Oh,
He
I
directed. He did
Dang.
everything.
Okay,
his
okay.
baby.
It's his.
Okay, I thought he was
creation.
just the choreographer for a
No,
second.
he did
But-
everything.
Which
Everything.
he is just,
Wow,
he's been
okay.
like just the choreographer
That
on other
makes
projects,
sense.
Mhm.
but
Okay.
that's what he's I think would be most widely known for in Hollywood is being a choreographer. But
Yeah, but
'cause
he
that's-
also
I
did like
mean-
Hocus Pocus and
yeah,
Oh, really?
I just think of him especially like throughout movies in like the 80s and 90s. He was
Yes,
choreographing a
he was
lot.
primarily a
Okay,
choreographer
okay.
for a long time, but he did everything for High School Musical. But it's just like you can just see why he cast everyone, but particularly Zach.
Yeah.
He just had such a star quality to him. He was just so talented.
Well, and one thing I think on this rewatch I also really found with Troy's character is I didn't remember him being as like goofy as he is, but he does so many things where I'm like, what a dork. Like,
Yeah.
he was
Standing
just
up
like.
the frame, the door frame,
Yes.
for her to come out.
They like made him such a specific character, and I don't know that he feels real. I don't think that any of the characters feel real.
No, but
But
they're
they're-
representations of
Yes.
real.
They're like
they-
exaggerated a bit, like
yeah,
Yes.
they're not
Yeah.
completely distant.
Well, because it's
Yeah.
at
From
the
the
end,
realm
it's
of
like
being
a
real.
it's a hyper dramatic like
Yes.
musical.
Exactly.
So like, none of them are gonna be like if they were real, they wouldn't be singing. So
Right. No,
it's-
but they're exaggerated
would.
versions of real people.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's so interesting looking at their characters now as somebody who's older and looking at them. Also, having them be so much younger now.
Yeah.
It's always crazy
I
to look
know.
back at something we watched as kids and we saw
It
them
always
and we were like, they
throws
look
me
so old.
Yeah.
And then you watch it now and you're like, that's a child.
They're
like,
babies.
It's crazy.
I know.
The fir-
they were
they're so
so
little.
young, particularly the first one. Like,
Yeah.
they're so young.
Oh my god.
Aw. Because wasn't Corbin Blue like 17 in the first
He was
one?
very young. And
He was
looks
really
like
young.
a baby.
He's such a baby. So cute.
Such a sweetheart.
No, did you have anything else to say? I'm sorry. We
I
keep
did.
getting tangenty.
No, it's okay.
Go for it.
But yeah, I watched them a lot when I was young. Like I'd rewatch them all the time, and like my family would kind of be sick of it, like how much I'd rewatch it. But
Yeah.
I was obsessed with Gabriella. I just wanted to be her so bad.
Yeah.
And I remember specifically there's this was the second one might have been out. It also very much maybe was not. But when I think it hadn't come out because it was at a time where I was learning to spell and like
Right.
read and write.
Right.
We
It
were
could have
spelled
come
A.
out. I think it came out when we were in kindergarten.
High
then
School Musical 2?
Yeah.
maybe
Let me look at this
Look it up.
here.
I
Research.
just
Came out
can't
when we
remember.
I honestly can't remember how old I was for number 2.
Yeah.
Let me look.
But you were learning to.
I was learning to read, write, and spell,
Okay.
and me and my family.
2007. Sorry.
No, you're good.
So we would have
Hey.
been 5.
Yeah.
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 You would have
Yeah.
been 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's young.
So you were learning how to like
alone
write
and
spell your name. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Love it.
But we were all carving pumpkins as a family, and everyone was busy doing their own thing. And I remember like something was going on where I couldn't ask how to spell like a
Right.
word,
Right.
and I was like, I'm gonna sound this out and spell it out.
You
So-
think I can do this?
Yeah, because I wanted.
Into a pumpkin?
Yes.
With a knife is
Yes.
crazy, by the way.
Yeah, like with one of the pumpkin like child-safe knives. That was me.
Right. Yeah. Learning how to spell with a pumpkin carver.
Just
Yeah.
fighting for your life,
No, literally, I was like-
chiseling,
Like it was like the detail, like
shading.
yeah. It's like bubble letters.
Beautiful.
It's beautifully misspelled.
No, that was me. That was my
Yeah,
intention.
yeah,
like
yeah,
that's what I
yeah.
intended to do with this
Yeah,
pumpkin.
yeah.
Yeah, the fact that it's pumpkin.
What
is
were you
funny.
trying to spell?
That's what I wanted to name my pumpkin, and I wanted
Right.
to name it Gabriella.
Of course.
So
How
I,
did you spell it?
I didn't know how to spell it, so I was like GAB, and then R-E-E.
Then it kind of went off the rails.
Yeah.
Gabriella.
Like
Gabriella.
My favorite character.
Yeah.
Gabriella.
Yeah.
Gabriella.
But I like tried to sound it out in my head and like spelled it as I went. And I didn't tell anybody until everybody finished their pumpkins.
Right.
So
It's a big reveal.
yeah, I was like,
It's just a
I can
perfect
read,
portrait.
write, and spell, by the way.
Of Vanessa Hudgens. Like a perfect portrait.
It's beautiful. It's really detailed.
Gabriella.
It's like one of those things where it's like 3D enough where like if when you walk by the eyes follow you.
It's a slightly different image.
Me at 5 years old. Me at 5.
Her outfit changes if you
From High School Musical 1 to High School Musical 2.
Gabriella.
With the haircut too.
The hair change and everything. I'm obsessed with this. Yes.
It's a pumpkin.
Meanwhile, it's a pumpkin. All with a child-safe pumpkin carving.
No, like there wasn't much I could work with, but
Right.
But you worked.
I worked.
And
She
you
worked.
served.
Yeah.
Sometimes she gets hungry.
She's gonna eat.
But nobody knew what I was doing. Like
Right.
I didn't tell anybody that I
Right,
spelled
right,
Gabriella
right.
in my pumpkin.
Yeah.
And when everyone came around to look at everybody's pumpkins, they're like, "What is this?" And I was like, "Gabriella. I spelled it. I wrote it.
All by myself.
I wrote it out." And they're like, "You did it by yourself?" And I was like, "Yeah." And they're actually very proud of me.
Aww.
That's pretty close. I understand. I can.
That's
follow
pretty
your train of
good.
thought.
Gabriella.
Yeah.
For someone learning how to spell, that's great.
Yeah, because I was like
Gabriella?
Gabri,
Yeah.
like E,
Yeah,
and then the
I'm
L.
sure it was great.
You know.
I'm sure it
Yeah,
was great.
I actually spelled it pretty
Do you have-
close.
I wonder, do any pictures exist of this pumpkin?
I don't think
Probably
so.
not.
No.
Yeah, just
I
in
want
her
to see
memory.
if I can find
Yeah.
any pictures.
I just
of
make this up.
My,
It's all fake.
This has been a lie the whole time.
This never happened.
And then I woke up.
Ending a story to each other with, then I woke up.
It would have been being a dream that I had. Me carving Gabriella into a pumpkin.
Something about
Because I loved her so much.
Was the main part of the pumpkin her face?
It was
Okay.
like,
Did you even draw?
she just named the pumpkin Gabriella.
I just named, yeah.
The
It was
pumpkin's
like
name
the
was just
signage.
Gabriella.
it's like in cursive.
Like how an artist like names their
The
art in the
signature
bottom corner.
Beautifully written.
Yeah.
Gabriella.
Gabriella.
That's what Troy thinks her name is.
Because he's a little illiterate. Gabriella.
No, that would be.
After he sees her name
that
on the
would be-
phone and he looks up in the first one, goes, Gabriella. Because he goes, Gabriella.
Yeah. Gabriella.
What?
Cuts to black.
I'm struggling right now.
Okay.
My mind. I think the tiredness is catching up to me.
Wake
Why
up,
can't
queen.
I remember what Sharpay's brother's name is?
Ryan Evans.
Ryan.
Ryan Evans.
Like when Ryan is like good draw.
I was just thinking
Yes.
But it's
Draw.
Gabriella.
literally me sounding it out in my head.
Okay, I love the joke where Ryan goes, good draw. But, like,
Good
I don't know
job.
about you guys, but I didn't get that for the first several years of watching it because
Really?
I couldn't read.
Oh,
Yes.
so when they did that,
I was
you
too
were
young.
Just like,
I was like, that's fun.
that's fun.
Oh,
But I,
I see. Okay.
I was too little. I couldn't read.
I think one thing I've realized as I've been rewatching like any DCOM or just movie I loved as a kid, there are so many things that you pick up on as you get older, which
Totally.
like obviously.
Yeah.
But there's so many things where I'm like, was I ever really watching the movie?
Right.
Yeah.
Where I'll notice
Yes.
things that I hadn't or laugh at things that I hadn't before and I'm like, is this my first time really watching the movie?
Yeah.
That
Right.
keeps happening to me with like any
Yeah.
movie I've been watching.
That'll happen.
That happened to me with, it's not a comedy, but
Yeah.
Cinderella. Like, I watched that a few months ago, and I was like, oh, like, I was like, so what's happening? Shit's
Yeah.
going down, and
Yeah.
like, yeah.
Because sometimes you don't, like, I feel like as a kid, a lot of times you just don't fully get, like, the plot of
No.
things
No.
or,
Or,
like,
like, the
a
expo.
storyline.
Yeah.
You don't get that. You're just enjoying the fun of it.
Yes.
Like, I totally felt that way about High School Musical. It wasn't
Yeah.
until I was older that I actually understood the storyline.
Yeah.
It was just fun.
Yes.
The songs, the music,
Yeah.
like, it's just fun.
Yeah.
But when you're 4, you don't, like, understand the
No.
complexities of
The high school.
the High School Musical.
Sometimes you just are
Like Twinkletown.
like a magnet attracted to a guy with beautiful blue icy eyes.
Right.
Sometimes that's what happens. I think
Oh,
that he's the
generous.
root of like
He's the
all of my obsessions.
Yeah.
Like, it all comes down to
Casting
Zac Efron.
matters.
Because
Casting matters.
since then, I have a hard time watching something if there's not a cute guy in it.
Interesting.
Since then, if there's not a character that I can obsess over, I'm not interested.
Done.
It all comes down to Zac Efron.
Interesting.
I would say, yeah, he was definitely like my first like crush,
Yeah.
like
Like
celebrity
celebrity
crush.
Oh, how could he?
Yeah.
He came
Before I even
He
knew
was
what
so-
what that
he was
concept
my
even
first
was.
celebrity
We were just
He
excited
was
he was on
so
screen.
cute.
Like, there he is again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god.
He was just such a cutie in
Yeah.
those movies. And still, even rewatching them today, I'm like, he's just so cute. Like,
He's
how can you
passionate
not
and
love
pretty.
him?
Oh my
Yeah.
He's just.
How can you not
I'm
love
glad
him?
that we got to have him as like our first like celebrity crush as a kid. Like,
Yeah, he's a good one to.
he was a good one.
Yes.
Okay, I think it would be fun to go over like each movie by movie, like our favorite parts or like our standout
Favorite
moments.
songs, favorite.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's do it.
Can I share one story
Please.
that
Yeah.
I have
Please.
regarding High School Musical? So, my good friend said,
Yes. shout out.
in high school, we'd have many different like heated arguments on our
For
different
sure.
opinions on like different types of like media.
For
like
sure.
Hunger Games was one of them. High School Musical
Of
was
course.
also one of them, and I still do. I would say the third one is my favorite,
Mm-hmm.
but I can say now I do think the second one is objectively like kind of like the standout of the
Yeah,
three.
it is.
Definitely.
But at the time, since the third one was my favorite, I thought it was like the best one
Yeah.
because it had a bigger budget and like
Production-wise,
production wise it was
it's
better.
by far.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So
Yes.
that's what like
Like
where I was
green
coming from.
Mhm.
But she thought that the second one was the best one, and now
Yeah.
I remember years later I
Yeah.
told her I was like I was wrong and
Yeah.
I'm sorry, and then she and she later like came to me and about the Hunger Games. She was like, I was wrong, I'm sorry, and it was like it's
That's
just
so
fun. I know it's so funny because
Yeah.
like we both matured and like under like I don't know. I just
That's
thought it was funny.
precious.
Yeah. But we would really go into it when
Oh, yeah.
we'd argue
Mhm.
we'd argue about it for like the entirety of our
Yeah.
racquetball sports gym
Right.
class.
Right.
Well, yes. There's nothing like arguing over the Disney Channel in elementary school.
Mm.
Like
Yeah.
arguing, like the biggest one for me is whenever the girls and I, whenever we would play Wizards of Waverly Place at recess,
Oh yeah, we did that a
whoever
lot.
got to be Alex, that was like huge. Like to
Right.
be like it's unfortunate now looking back, but like to be stuck playing Harper, you might as well be dead. Because you don't have any powers, you can't do anything.
Wait, you guys, we would like put pencils in our boots.
Of course.
'Cause
Yeah.
you know how she
Yes.
would.
We would
so
use
we
like
would.
a chopstick, like a long
Well, and we'd really
chopstick.
have to sneak it because the teachers knew we did that. And we weren't allowed to do that, and so
It's
we would.
such a silly
Always
thing for
mirror
them to be like,
rules.
no,
Yeah.
you may not.
It is silly,
Yeah.
but also I understand
Could
it
get
now from an
dangerous.
yeah.
Like a
I also,
safety
if I were a
thing.
teacher, I would not.
I think
Kids
I-
are, with all due respect, dumb, and especially keeping it in
Yeah.
clothes.
as if they listen to us.
Right. Even especially keeping it in a article of
Someone's
clothing.
on our front door.
It's
Eric
Jewett. It's Zac Efron.
Yeah.
It's Kenny Ortega out of retirement.
This is us calling out to Eric Jewett. Come visit us, please.
Come visit us. No, I understand the teachers' concerns for
Right.
sure,
Yeah.
but we would definitely try to sneak around it because we would play a combination of Wizards of Waverly Place and Harry Potter.
Oh.
We would kind of
Wizards
mix
were
them
big when we were
together.
growing up.
Yeah, it's
That
true.
was. That was probably my favorite Disney Channel show was Wizards. I
Wizards.
love Alex.
Wizards
I
is so
love
good. Maybe
Alex.
we'll have to have another day where we talk about other Disney
shows,
Channel things.
yeah.
The shows, other
Yeah.
DComs.
Yes.
High School Musical just needed its own. What's up?
Nothing.
Okay. I have one more thing to say before we go through each movie.
Okay.
Which is that I want to talk about the elephant in the room, which is not really, which is Brian Evans' sexuality
Of
in
course.
in the
Yeah.
High School Musical series.
And with that,
Um,
Kelsey's as well.
Kelsey's
Yeah.
also, but particularly Ryan. It was interesting. Back to this podcast that I keep referencing, but it was so interesting. Lucas
What's it
Gabriel
say?
was talking about how he had gotten the script. That's all. They hadn't shot anything. They hadn't filmed anything. It was his first meeting with Kenny Ortega post getting the script, and Lucas Gabriel was like, "So Ryan's gay," and which I think is so interesting that based on just the script, he caught that.
Yeah.
And Kenny Ortega was like, well, you know, it was 2005 on the Disney Channel,
Yeah.
so they couldn't say it.
Right.
And Kenny Ortega's, what he said is he was like, well, we could go in a direction with him where we make him a stereotype that has already been done, and we could push it as hard as we can, and like, or we can just like let him be a young person that's like in self-discovery.
Aw.
And I feel like that made me view it slightly differently. Not that I don't think he's still gay, but I just I like that it wasn't done in a like we're pushing this stereotype for the
They
sake
could
of
have gone
doing
very
it.
Kurt Hummel with it.
Yes. But they without, because I think it maybe would have been more like that if it was made today and they could say it, but without saying it, making a stereotype like that would have just been. But he was like his own complex character on his own.
Yeah.
That even though you can tell, it never had to be said and it never had to be a thing
No.
because he was just a part of the cast.
Yes, he's himself.
Yeah, and I mean, that's the character that like Kenny Ortega most wrote, like, based on himself. And I just, you know, we've come a long way, which is great.
Yeah.
Nice
And
Stompy.
hey, Stompy, because it's so crazy that at that time it would have been like
Yeah.
it would have been
Right.
vetoed by everyone in power to have said anything about that.
Uh-huh.
And then what's cool is that like less than 10 years later, on Good Luck Charlie, like one of Charlie's friends had 2 moms, which I remember
Oh,
was like a
Yes.
big deal.
Well,
But-
and even in High School Musical, the musical, the series, there's a full like gay relationship.
right,
which is
right, which is awesome. But it's just so crazy thinking about like what it was at that time and how Kenny Ortega, who was the creator of these films and should have been able to do whatever he wanted with them, and he is a gay man, like couldn't put that into his own art.
Yeah.
But he did in his own way, and that's I think what is so cool. Okay, that's all I have to say about that. Okay, so let's go through each one and talk
Yes.
about favorite moments, standout favorites. Number 1.
Well, I love the fact that in the first one, Gabriella is like the YN. Like she is reading a book at a party.
Yeah,
She is
that's how it
actively
opens.
reading a book at a party.
When we were watching the first one, what joke did we make when she was like, oh yeah, that she she's like, where's my book?
Oh, that's right.
But my book.
They pull her up onto the stage to do karaoke.
She
She's
won't
like,
let it go.
Does anyone know where my book is and
Like-
what page I was
Troy
on?
is actively singing.
Could someone please give me back
Into
my
it.
book?
I need my book. Yeah. Sorry.
Don't be.
Speak your truth.
Speak your truth.
And
Also,
another thing.
One thing that's
another
crazy
thing.
about the whole series, the budget for the athletics department to have giant banners of
Jesus.
their-
At all
Christ.
times.
Of their
At all
players.
times.
And they're like this
Everywhere.
close to
The
the camera.
mural of them in the
Yeah.
hallway.
and they are just miles tall.
Yeah.
I mean, they are big banners. Yeah.
Yeah.
Might as well be
I
curtains.
always
They-
love that.
in the,
Shutters.
The third one,
Shutters.
they kind of are curtains.
Decor.
It's crazy.
like
Like
statues
in the
of
first one,
each player.
particularly the one of
Life
Troy
size
holding the basketball like
Yeah,
this.
That's the for some reason.
And then
Which,
all the
like,
other
poor
players
Gabriella
behind him.
to be going through all of that and then have to see
And then have
his
to see a
face right
giant.
there.
Yeah, true. Favorite moments from the first one. You know, I think the very first performance Sharpay and Ryan ever do,
Yeah.
and they try to make it like Gabriella and Troy one up them, but it's like, did you see their choreo?
But did they?
Right.
Did you see how prepared they
They
were?
wanted
There was
it
something
to-
so life-changing to me about just seeing their hands do the
Yeah.
snaps and then coming out and seeing her glitter microphone.
See-
Something about that really changed little Jenny inside.
The reason, though, that Gabriella and Troy ate them up is because there's heart in their performance.
I think there's heart in Sharpay and Ryan's.
I think Sharpay and Ryan's, it's well done, but it's...
They love theater. No one loves
They
theater
love
like
theater,
Sharpay.
but they don't love the characters. They don't respect the characters.
I don't think Troy and Gabriella even know who the characters are.
I think Troy and Gabriella get it. I think that's why Kelsey loves them so much.
No, I think they're just nicer to her than.
Yeah, I think it's just bullying.
I think it's just bullying based.
He goes in and and changes everything to make it better for them.
Listen, I'm not saying that Troy and Gabriella don't have crazy chemistry and that their version isn't great.
Who respects
No one ever. Don't put.
the
I never
composer?
said that. Never said that. But Sharpay and Ryan's performance is amazing.
They have
It
heart
is.
in different areas of the performance, though. Like Troy and Gabriella,
But
and
there's
then
not.
like
You guys aren't understanding my meaning, my use of the word heart. It's just like, I don't know. It's like a cereal box performance.
I understand what you mean. I just don't feel the same way.
Mm.
I just feel like Sharpay and Ryan's had just as much heart.
yeah.
It's okay. We can disagree. Yeah. But I like Sharpay and Ryan's performance of that song better.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
What I've been looking for, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm. I used to watch Sharpay and Ryan's version of that over and over and over and over. I just loved their performance of it.
Mm.
And I kind of, to me, Troy and Gabriella's is like, it's still good. It's just boring. Anyway, so that's a standout moment for me. Bob to the Top is also a big standout moment for me. Yeah.
I'm obsessed with the fact that for just callbacks, there are full
Yeah. Full sets,
Sets,
full costumes.
costumes, a lighting production.
whole works.
The entire crowd.
No, I was gonna say like
was gonna
when
be
it's
the
a
crowd
callback,
going wild.
it's
People
Troy and
running.
Gabriella. It's Troy and Gabriella's callback, and then the flood.
It's crazy.
And
And then way at the end of the performance, they go wild.
It's just
Yes,
Signs.
the standing
we
ovation.
don't even see the Twinkletown musicale.
No.
It's just a callback.
But
And
it's
I would kill to see it.
It's the same
Truly.
thing though as like Pitch Perfect and Glee and all these things where these are like fake performances that in real life no one would give a shit about, but in the movie it's such a big deal that the crowd just goes crazy for it.
Oh, and the third one too, when I forget. It's such a funny gif though, like when certain people use it, but like when the crowd erupts when Troy and Gabriella do like their duet, I think.
Yeah, at the end.
At the end of it.
Yeah.
It's like the whole. You can see Troy's dad like exactly where he is. He's like the first to stand up, and like the whole wave of people that just
Just remind you, for all of the people there, these are two randos.
like it's the
Right,
whole game,
right.
dude.
They don't know their story. Also, mind you, the whole movie his dad has been like, you can't sing.
Here, I'll do both, by the way.
You have to choose one. You have to choose one.
But you're not
But
just
I
a guy,
also-
Troy.
You're not just a guy, Troy.
What the heck are those two doing at a tree?
I love him. I love him.
Okay, that is a highlight for me of the first movie. What the heck are those two doing at a tree?
His little
I will
like
say
crazy
it would
eyes.
make because my brothers they didn't love it, but like they could tolerate watching it.
Yeah.
But that was their favorite part, and they quote it all the time. They would laugh at it.
I also feel that older siblings and just boys in general at that time would like try to pretend like they weren't into it, but they were totally into
They
it.
did the dad thing where they're like watching from afar and they get like
Yes,
kind of closer
that's
after
exactly
10 minutes and
it.
then sit down after 20 minutes.
Then
Like
have the
I had
blanket.
the blanket, yeah, they
the
join it.
popcorn.
They're
Yes.
asking
And
questions.
they ask you to put on the next one.
Yes, yes.
Because I did half-day kindergarten, and so my mom was friends with this boy's mom in my class, and so every other day, like, we would go to my house, and then we go to his house, and when we were at my house, of course, I was turning on High School Musical,
Duh.
and so he would, like, try to pretend like he wasn't into it, but then he would always end up, like, watching it with me.
Of course.
Yeah.
And then, like, later on in life, my sister told me, she was like, oh, I tried to pretend like I was cool and didn't like it, but I was just as into it as you
Yeah.
were.
It's so
It
good.
It's just joyous.
It is.
It's magnetic. And I do have Troy and Gabriella's chemistry.
It's
More
There's a
accurately,
reason-
Vanessa Hudgens and Zac Efron's chemistry was electric.
Well, there's a reason
Yeah.
that like we don't even see that much development of their relationship,
Right.
but we believe it all.
Oh, totally.
Yeah.
It's
Their connection was.
it's kind of like what they tried to do with because Tom Holland and Zendaya obviously have great chemistry. They're literally getting married.
Right.
Yes.
But they tried to do the same thing with MJ and Peter in this current Spider-Man trilogy, where we see like where all of their relationship development happens off screen.
Yeah.
But even then, they don't write their dialogue good enough
Right.
that like when they're on screen, it's like I still don't understand why they like each other.
Yeah.
I know they're in love with each other.
No,
because
but, like,
you
I
can
agree.
tell that they're in love with each
Yeah.
other because of the actors.
Yeah.
Right.
But the characters themselves don't
Are
give
not
us
written
anything.
for chemistry. I agree.
No.
Yeah.
So I think that Troy and Gabriella are a more successful version of
Oh,
Yes.
totally. I agree.
Yeah.
No, those two's chemistry is just every scene they have together. You can't help but believe it. There's no part of you that's like, oh, they're actors acting. Like
No.
they
No.
had
They like each
such
other.
chemistry.
I feel like
and
it got
it's
better each
because
film,
they,
too.
and it's
did,
because in their
yeah.
personal lives they were like
Yeah.
in a relationship.
Yes.
But
Solid.
that is a
Smooch
big, I
thing.
think, foundation of those films is how good their chemistry is.
Mm-hmm.
You say your favorite part?
Of the
One?
first
Was
one.
that your favorite?
The first one, I kind of just love all of it. Like I don't know if I have a. I mean, there's all these different things that are like my favorite parts. I don't have a specific like one moment because I love the film in total.
Yeah.
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 Do you guys have any specific moments? Or-
Mine is. I'm kind of the same way, but mine stand out like just watching it again was when they were trying to like catch Troy in the act, saying that he like doesn't like Gabrielle.
Right, yeah.
And Chad
It's
is like setting up the
perfectly
camera, and he's just like, keep going.
It's perfectly
like, what
timed.
the hell?
And then when you see the frame on Troy, it's so tight.
Yeah.
But the camera's like all the way down
But the
here.
camera's following him too in that. So it's Chad just like kind of behind the
crazy.
lens.
It's also the way
That bit was just so funny.
They have a monitor.
his team
Yes.
is flipping over those pictures of high school basketball players.
Right.
My favorite is when Zeke, I don't remember the name of the guy, but he's like, slam a jamma. Like,
I also just love that they like during that sequence they talk so in unison. It's like they
They
really had
rehearsed
to
it.
practice that.
They
If
rehearsed
someone walks in as they're doing it, they kind of stop and look up. Like they think
It's
it's
just
kind
kinda
of
awkward.
like, yeah,
there's
yeah.
a rhythm to what they're saying. Like,
Yeah,
yeah.
It's a
well
poem.
planned.
It
Yeah.
is.
Shit, dude, that
So
was
that
like
was-
a poem.
That was
like a
mine.
poem.
Every time that comes on, I'm like, what are they doing?
True. Alyssa, do you have a favorite
What's
part of
up?
the first?
Well, when I was young and like around like the first time I saw the first one, when Chad lifts up his arms
Oh,
That changed a lot.
in the
We
first
all-
basketball sequence.
no, the first time many young women were shown armpit hair.
No,
Yeah.
my jaw dropped. I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah.
The armpit hair was
Yeah.
stuck in my brain in a negative way.
I was like, I didn't know that was possible.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah. It's like, this is what a man is.
Oh my god.
oh,
That was the day little Jenny said no.
You
thanks."
skip ahead. Yeah. Yeah.
even
That was the moment I knew.
but that moment, I remember, I was like, "Huh." I'm trying to think of in the
Chad.
second
Chad's
one,
so cute.
he's such a cutie.
So cute.
In the second one, in the like when they're doing the all for one, all
Yes.
for one, so good.
That
Yeah.
last
It's so good.
number.
But when
Yeah.
Miley,
Miley.
I remember I didn't know that she was in it.
Yeah.
I never noticed, and
Yeah.
then Kyle was like, "Hannah Montana is in that," and I was like, "No, she's not." Hannah Montana is in cast in High School Musical
Right,
too. Like,
right.
be
right.
serious.
That would be crazy.
Yeah, I'm like,
I was
yeah, I was
Pretty sure I'd know.
I'm
about
like,
that.
I would know.
yeah, like, however young, don't piss me off. Like, and then,
5 years
Your
old, mind you.
brother.
yeah, to Kyle. And then, he was like, I will go back. She's literally in it. And I was like, okay, you can,
Yeah.
sure.
All right.
Go
Show
ahead,
me.
And
make
sure
a fool of
enough.
Show
yourself.
me. And then,
Idiot.
Make a fool of yourself. Go for it.
Yeah.
yeah,
Rewind.
rewind
Let's see
it.
it.
But
Saw
sure
her,
enough.
jaw dropped, and then
There she
and
was.
now,
She was.
and
She
then
was
ever
having fun in the
since,
sun.
yeah,
After
yeah,
all
and ever
that
since
was
then.
done.
Fun in the sun. I remember voting for her because that was an online poll of who was going to make an appearance in High School Musical.
Who are the other
2.
options?
It was all I think Miley or Hannah Montana cast. So it was like
Oh.
Miley, Billy
It was
Ray.
Jackson.
I think it was one of the options. Can you imagine?
Mind you, he's like 35 years old.
Imagine if it was Billy Ray Cyrus.
Billy Ray Cyrus would have been
Imagine
very
the age
special.
gap of Billy Ray Cyrus being there. Literally every person is
Rico.
18 years old.
With
They
his
would have had
hat.
to add in like the
Rico.
parents to make
Yeah,
it like make
they
sense.
would have. I'm
Using
sure they would've.
cannonballs.
Rico.
I remember I voted for Miley though, because I'm a real one. Oh, Willow.
Jason is there.
It's just the entire cast of Hannah Montana.
That would be cool.
Lily skating in the skateboard.
That would be cool.
To get back on track for a
Yes,
minute,
yes.
I think my favorite moments from High School Musical 2
Yeah.
Obviously, The Slide.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. Second off, what's the prize? Troy.
That's
Amazing.
so good.
Delivered.
That
Amazing.
monologue,
It's insane.
V.
It's
Hudge
well
really
done.
hit a
V.
really
Hudge
hit a
was in
strike
her
right
bag,
there.
but
Yeah.
also
She was in
bet
her
on
bag
it.
with that monologue.
Mhm.
Also
Yeah.
bet on it.
But also the picnic on the golf course.
Yeah.
All of these moments
Yeah.
make up the best film to have ever been made. It's it's
Truly.
crazy.
See, I think for me, it's from bet on it
Na, na,
through
na,
to the
na.
end.
Mm-hmm.
I think is just gold.
Yeah.
I not a single moment of that is a miss.
Him
I
doing
love
love
Every Day.
action.
I love bet on it. I love every day.
I love that one.
I love all for one, one for all. I love just
Jackson, I'm sorry.
I know
Jackson.
the whole ending sequence of number 2 is just
Gold.
gold.
Yeah.
For mine, it's like, I think, what's the song? It's like, work this out when they're in the kitchen.
Yes,
When
that's
Vanessa
also
does-
a great one.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, game over. I will
Also a
rewind
really
that
good
part.
one.
That is the most satisfying musical bit in the entire
Yes.
world.
Oh,
With respect to
I
Hamilton.
wanted to
but,
recreate that so bad.
And we should. Our intro.
Pulling out pots and pans.
Guys, we need to learn the whole routine
We do.
and
But,
do
like-
it in our kitchen
Yeah.
somehow.
Every time that song would come on, and then bet on it. But
Yeah.
that
Bet on
one was
it,
mine.
yeah.
Like, I would watch that and be like, we can
Walk
work this
Away.
out. Oh.
My Barbie definitely sang Walk Away.
Yeah.
Because-
Getting into number 3.
Getting in the minivan.
What?
Walk
wait,
Away
what
is
I'm
number
thinking of?
3.
I'm thinking of when she walks
Go
in
My
the
Own
minivan.
Way is number 2.
Yeah, mine sang Walk Away.
Walk
I
Away
had
is
that
number
one.
3.
Yeah.
Okay.
I Walk Away is I think Gabriella's best song.
Oh,
and
yeah.
number 3. It's and it's probably because it's actually all Vanessa Hudgens.
Walk away,
Walk away, yeah.
Because
Walk away. It's
Walk
when she
away,
when she
walk
chooses
away,
Stanford
walk
over high school.
when she's walking through her house and the
Oh.
pictures are disappearing.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
Her going to Stanford.
Well, because Gabriella's songs in the first 2 movies are half Vanessa Hudgens, half Naya Rivera, so it's
Yeah.
a little jarring. Walk Away is all Vanessa Hudgens, so it's just
Well,
such a good
what's
song.
crazy is that upon this rewatch, it's so obvious when it's Naya Rivera.
I know,
Like,
it's crazy.
They don't really blend the
They don't even try to hide
vocals
it.
at all.
No.
Like, it's just like, oh, there's Naya.
Yep.
Like, it's crazy.
It's kind of crazy.
I guess they just were like, Vanessa, you could not hit a lower range, so we're gonna bring in the
Yeah.
big dogs.
the big dogs being Naya,
Naya
Rivera,
Rivera.
Yeah.
obviously.
Mhm.
No, and shout out, but can you believe though that High School Musical was almost like a hair away from being Drew Seeley and Naya Rivera?
Crazy. They just want to look too old.
Oh, I mean, it would have been they were both very young.
Yeah, but they have older faces.
Yeah. But just
thing that
crazy
works
how
with-
different those movies would have
With
been.
our Troy and Gabriella is that they have baby faces.
No, I mean,
They
he
have
made the
babies,
right
they have
choice for many
babies.
reasons, but it's just crazy that was almost
Mm-hmm.
what it was.
Yeah.
Would have been very different movies.
Moments from the third one.
Oh, the opening.
The opening.
The opening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude.
The whole third one.
When you're walking
See,
for
I
the
think
free-
the only thing that keeps the third one
Just know that-
that-
down for me, like the only part of the third one that is a thorn in my side,
Yeah.
is
The thing that has stabbed me.
that just stabs me is I don't even remember her name, the British girl.
Yeah.
Oh.
We just didn't need her. We
No.
needed
Yeah.
the way she takes away from Sharpay Sparkle is just not something anyone asked for.
And that one guy.
Yeah, Rocket
Rocket
Man.
Man.
I actually kind of appreciate Rocket Man.
I think Rocket's
I don't love
goofy.
I just
I
don't.
think the actor. pretty sure the actor is a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Oh.
He was in
But-
Beef Charming.
Yeah, and he's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I believe it. Here's the thing. Rocket Man doesn't bother me because he doesn't at all take away from Troy's sparkle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her face
He's inspired
takes
by
away
it.
from Sharpay the entire movie.
Yeah.
And I would have
Yes.
rather had only Sharpay. I would have rather Sharpay had her own arc
Also,
without.
Sharpay, I feel like, is smart enough to recognize what she's doing.
Right.
I think they played her down a bit.
Yeah, I agree.
Sharpay though, posting flyers for a personal assistant.
Everything.
Just a senior in high school.
No, I would have loved that to stay. But especially this last rewatch, I was really like that last, or it's not the last number, but one of the towards the end in the blue dress where the other girl goes on and then Sharpay comes on. I was like, I would way rather just have watched Ashley Tisdale do this.
I think
Yeah.
it does heighten Sharpay's star power though, because you see that no one can do it like her.
That's true.
I think that
That's
it's a good. Is that a foil?
What's up?
I don't know. In English class, is that a foil? Is she
I think
a
so.
foil?
I think that's the right way to use that.
All my English teachers, help me out.
Yeah, we know you're listening.
We know
You're
you're
my
listening.
roar.
Imagine any of my English teachers are
That's
listening.
crazy.
They wouldn't.
I think a highlight for me of the third movie, is Can I Have This Dance?
Yes.
Oh, of course.
And also, what's it called? Night of Nights? What a that.
A Night to
that's-
Remember.
A Night to Remember.
Yeah.
Kenny Ortega was running those dance rehearsals like
Mm-hmm.
the army. That choreography,
To
how in
Yeah.
sync they all
Yeah.
are,
Yeah.
is just crazy.
My favorite part of A Night to Remember is toward the end of the song is like the never, ever, ever,
Yes.
ever. Oh, it's so
Ever,
good.
ever,
It gets me so hyped.
Yeah.
Every part of that song, and this was maybe the first time I watched it, and I was like, the messaging of this is kind of crazy, but
All the guys being like,
all the guys
"Yippee."
being like, I hate this, and the girls being like, this is all that. Like the
This is
messaging
great.
is a little,
Yeah.
but the delivery
visual-
makes
yeah.
up for it
Yeah.
because it is
Agreed.
just so good.
Well,
Yes.
I just, once again, makes me look weird, crazy.
I was just gonna.
Crazy.
I was
Make
there.
me look weird.
the like hip moment
hip
he
thrust.
does. Makes me look
The
weird.
hip thrusts in that moment
The like
changed
funk on it,
lives.
kind of.
Yeah. And in the
quick
baby
pan away.
blue, in the baby
baby
blue
Yes.
suit with the white ruffled collar, like
Yeah.
what is going on there? But I'm love
Living,
it.
But we're here for
Sign
it.
me. I'm sliving.
Yeah.
Sign
I'm
me up.
sliving. Also the practical basketballs and
Scream.
Scream.
the turning.
Scream.
I mean, Christopher Nolan watched that and knew what he was gonna do with Inception.
I'd say so. Scream is such a cool number because it was all practical.
Mm-hmm.
The basketballs, the hallway turning. It's just, I love
It's
Scream.
also
I
like
forgot about that.
such a
So
stand-up moment for Zach.
Yes.
It's just great. Boys are back. How could
Boys
we
are
not?
Boys are.
See, that's the thing
back.
with the third one.
There's not a
Banger
miss.
after banger.
Every single song
Yes.
is its own moment that will
Totally.
stick with you forever.
Totally.
Yes.
I want it all. Come
Yeah.
on,
Oh,
the
Katie was here.
I
production.
want it.
If Katie was here, she'd be like, yes.
Yeah.
That's her favorite.
R.I.P.
Yes.
Katie, you would have loved High School Musical 3.
Yeah.
She's obviously never seen it.
Yeah.
She's obviously never seen it. So good, so good. I just love the whole series. It's just Kenny Ortega ate and left no crumbs, and he deserves his retirement, but also come out of retirement. The kids
Come
miss
back.
you.
I miss you.
We need you.
I also think something really special is that after they filmed We're All in This Together, he said to the cast that he was like, if what you just did translates onto the screen, your lives are all about to change.
Wow.
Imagine hearing that, and then months later, nothing
The
happened.
movie flops.
Well, and then like
Your
you're
lives
just
are
waiting
about
for
to
that first
change.
check,
Right.
but you're like, wow, life really changed. Thanks, Kenny.
Thanks, Kenny.
I wonder how many times that's happened though, where like someone is on a side and they're
Yikes.
like, this is about to be something special, and then it flops.
Nothing.
Me big.
But not true with High School Musical. He was right.
Nay.
Their lives
right.
did
Nay,
change
true.
from that.
But I just imagine them all waiting for that first check, being like,
Okay.
thanks.
All
Yeah.
right.
Really got my hopes up.
Yeah.
So thanks for that.
Aww.
Sorry, my phone is
Well,
I think
Love High
honorable
School
mention
Musical.
for High School Musical, the series.
honorable mention.
Truly cooked up some stars.
Also, honorable mention for Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure.
Of
Ooh, yeah.
Austin Butler, where are you now?
Where
Where'd he
In
go?
Austin.
You know, we never saw him again.
Yeah, definitely
Where's
don't know
he
what
at?
he's up to.
He's like a one-hit wonder, I'm sure.
from Sharpay's Fabulous Adventure. It also always did you ever watch Switch to Birth?
Mm-mm.
It's always jarring to me because Austin Butler is also in that.
He's also in the Carrie Diaries, but
Crazy.
have you guys seen the Carrie Diaries?
No.
I've seen
No.
clips from
I
it.
kind of love that show. Every time I rewatch it, I'm like, this is laced with crack. It's really good.
That's how I feel about Switch to Birth.
But I've never seen Sex in the City, so I feel like
Yeah.
I'm missing a big part of Carrie Diaries, but
Yeah.
still
Still it hits.
love the show. Anna Sophia Robb, come on.
Love
Aw,
it.
She is sweet.
She is.
Soul Surfer.
Soul Surfer,
Soul
anyone?
Surfer, anyone, guys.
True.
Never saw
Anyone
it.
else have anything to
Really? Oh, that'll be next. Okay. You never saw
That'll
it?
be next.
Did you guys see
I'm
it?
afraid
What?
of sharks.
Oh, Soul Surfer,
Yeah.
yes.
You
that
said
movie
it.
makes me kind of sick. I can't watch it.
From it's like gory
I don't like it.
There was parts of it watching back as an adult. I'm like,
Also,
what?
the
There's,
real
like, a
Bethany
lot-
Hamilton is like a horrible person.
Oh,
she
that
really?
sucks.
So
Is she related?
to Alexander.
Yeah. Any relation there?
I don't know, but she is a bad
Dang.
person.
That
Well, Anna Sophie Robb is awesome.
Anna Sophia Robb.
She was great
Shout
in that
out!
movie.
Shout out!
Shout out.
Carrie Underwood
Shout out
is
Bridget
in.
Terabithia. Carrie Underwood
She
isn't.
is.
Is
She's also
in that
a-
movie.
Shout out Bridget
Yeah.
Also-
Terabithia. Just saw
yes.
a Ruin the Friendship edit to Bridget Terabithia.
That's insane.
Sick. Sick.
That's insane. Oh my god,
That's-
we haven't even talked
Okay.
about the life of a show
Let's.
girl.
I'm gonna use that as my recommendation.
Maybe, yeah.
My recommendation for the week is gonna be the song "Opalite" off of Life of a Showgirl.
Yeah.
It's
Banger.
the main
Banger.
song that has stood out to me. I'm obsessed with it. Can't stop listening to it. But
Don't
also,
you sweat it, baby.
it's alright. But also, The Fate of Ophelia is
Also
also
good.
really great. Those are going to be my 2 recommendations for the week, as well as, sorry, I've got a third, at the Universal Studios Lot Tour, going on it during a weekday when production is happening, because then it's fun that you get to see all the production crew set up. So whenever you guys all go to Universal Studios, which I know you're all
In
planning
Hollywood,
Yes.
yeah.
plan on going on a weekday and going on that Lot Tour
Going on
early in
lot
the
tour.
morning when there's no wait.
Love that.
Boom.
And production is happening.
I got really scared by the shark on Monday because I was
Yeah.
at the seat that was right next to where the shark pops up.
You turn away
Nearly
from it.
peed myself.
Wow. I nearly peed myself on Jurassic World.
Jurassic. Okay.
The
I'm so
finale,
excited
the
for
finale,
it.
we can't give
We-
too much because
no.
you have to experience
Wait,
it, but
yeah.
the finale of that ride
Oh, I'm excited.
will make you pee,
Pee
your
your
pants.
pants.
Yeah.
It's crazy, but it's so
Pee
cool.
yo pants. Also, 5 people in a row. Guess which 5 people are going?
One,
One,
gonna
two,
be
three,
perfect.
4, 5.
Five, Katie
Oh, I
Ray.
pointed at the camera.
I'm putting her up
Because I know
there.
she's watching.
I'm putting her up there.
That's our Katie. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, my recommendation for the week is to get on a site of TikTok that is showing you edits from The Life of a Showgirl, which is 90% of your For You page, because
Well-
that's what my For You page is about, 90% Life of a Showgirl edits, and it really helped me, the album grow on
Specifically, it has to be
me.
the songs you didn't really like that much.
Exactly. It is helping me appreciate the lyrics. I also just love an edit. Sue
I
me.
love an edit.
And this is really niche, so
We
I'm
should
doubtful that this
we
is
should
gonna
post all of our favorite edits
for
this
sure.
week.
This is really niche, so I doubt this is gonna go anywhere. But the edit that I haven't seen that I'm missing that I really need to see is if anyone has ever watched The Wilds. If you haven't, go watch it. I need someone to make an edit of Tony and Shelby to Actually Romantic, because it is their song, but I don't have that power. I don't have that talent. So if anyone is listening and that resonates with them, please let me know.
Wonderful.
That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
What's up?
I was just thinking an actually romantic edit with Trinity Santos, of course. And the
And me.
daughter. Yeah. No, the daughter.
Yes.
That would be another good one.
That would be another good one. Drop the mug. Yes, I would also, I don't think I've seen any Trinity Santos edits to Life of a Showgirl, so I also need that repaired immediately.
Loving the Rachel Berry edits.
Loving the Rachel Berry edits, loving the Hunger Games edits,
The Daisy
loving
Jones
the Little
and the
Women,
Six edits.
loving the Daisy Jones and the Six edits, loving the Little Women edits. Keep them coming.
So stupid.
Okay, but
We're obsessed.
I'm obsessed.
Also, the Succession edits.
I haven't seen any of
really good.
those.
Succession because Father Figure is also
Right.
loosely based on Succession.
You know what I saw this morning, is she's only gonna get this Georgia Miller edit to Father Figure, and that was really life-changing. Georgia Miller of Ginny and Georgia, of course. Mother, as I call her.
Mama.
Mama.
Ooh.
Okay, Lily,
Yes.
recommendation?
My recommendation is to go window shopping. Window
Love
shopping
that.
is actually incredibly fun. It lets you get that fix of feeling like you buy something, because I love immediate gratification. I can't shop online.
Yeah.
I just can't wait. I can't. But going window shopping is so fun because you get to see things and then you have to talk yourself out of it when you see how much it is, or if you just don't need it. But it's super fun. I went and I saw a bunch of stuff, and I sent you some photos of some Snoopy stuff, which was fun.
Of course.
I know.
Predictable.
Snoopy
Yes,
girl.
durr.
She's a Snoopy
Duh.
girl living in a
Duh.
Snoopy world.
I'm a Snoopy girl.
Snoop Day and Snoop Eve. And
Just
Make
trying to
sure
get
you
my
buy
Snoop
out.
on.
Get our
Just
Snoop
trying to
on.
get my Snoop on.
But window shopping is fun.
Yeah.
I spent a lot of time at Century City Mall. It was great.
Love that.
Okay.
So that's my recommendation. Go window shopping.
Love it.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Liz, recommendation?
I'm trying to think of one.
It's alright.
You were dancing through the lightning strikes.
Uh,
Onyx night. And now the sky is open light. Oh my lord. Never.
Okay, I have
no
one.
one like you.
It's our Jeopardy.
before.
Jeopardy.
Sprucing up your ramen.
Oh.
Okay.
Cause I made like they have like the instant chow mein
Mhm.
things that I got introduced to from Katie,
Of course.
Shout out.
and I added crab, like imitation crab,
Yummy.
corn,
Yum,
and
dog.
avocado,
Yummy.
and it was
Yeah.
really good. It was the teriyaki beef flavor. It was really good.
Yummy.
So I think sometimes sprucing up your ramen can make it even better.
I love that.
Wow.
But it's also good on its own
Lily
too.
with the house.
So
It's also what?
good on its own too.
For sure.
Yeah.
But sometimes if you want a little more
Sometimes you
something,
wanna
Go for it.
take it
Yeah.
up a level.
yeah,
Up and
Obsessed
watch
with it.
Spritzu.
I love that.
yeah.
All
This has
right.
been a
Well, this
super ep.
I
a
loved
supersized
this.
episode.
I loved this episode.
Yeah.
It needed to happen.
Yeah.
Eagerly awaiting the rest of our
High
Disney
School
Channel.
Musical really defined me as a person. Still does.
That's
really
a
all I
little
have
bit
to
of
say.
us.
That's a little
bit
taste of us.
All right.
We will see you next week. Have a
Back
great
to our
week.
regularly scheduled episode.
Back to our regularly scheduled episodes. Hope you guys enjoyed the vlog.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll be back at it next week.
We'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.